All right, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
So in front of you have your green and red, so we're going to do some Christmas trivia about Comerica Bank, and more specifically, less about like banks and banking, but more about kind of like what I specialize in. I focus on so many things in my role that it's so hard for me to stand up and tell you guys what I do in 30 seconds. So we're going to go through like 7 or 8 things that I really have expertise in and that I do on a day-to-day basis, so you guys get a better understanding of who might be a good, referral for me, or who I can actually help with, and how I can help them a little bit differently. Ready?
Ready?
Yay. Okay, so we do the questions. These are true, false, or obviously go, stop, red, green. So just flash up your answer when you're ready. So, true or false? This one's a little subjective, so just give me what you would like.
Which color is true?
What do you think?
Green.
Green for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
Red.
Why?
Oh, jeez. Okay. True is green, false is red. Okay, so true or false? Applying for a business loan is like applying for a house. It's too much paperwork. Show me your answers. Okay, we got some true, we got some false. Okay, excellent. Put them down. So it's a little subjective. I'm going to say true for most other places. With me, it's very false, okay? So when you're thinking about a business loan, I think that a lot of small business owners don't even know where to start. A lot of them don't even try to start in the process because they just think it's so much paperwork. I got to collect all these things before my bank will even give me an answer. And it's not just a banking requirement. Even other lenders will require a full packet application before they give you an idea of how they can help you. So one way that I'm different is I can actually just take 2 years of tax returns from a small business owner, and I can give them a really good idea of exactly how much I can help with and what the terms and the payments would look like before we even put an application in and pull credit. So that's something that's really different about me and Comerica Bank. Okay, fun. True, false. The maximum unsecured business line of credit with a bank is $100,000. So that's not using any collateral. The maximum amount that you can get is $100,000 for your business. True or false? Got a lot of falses. Okay, you guys are on to me. Yeah. So with a lot of the larger banks, it is $100,000. So you'll see a lot of small business owners complain that they're not getting enough from their bank. So they have to go to multiple banks to get enough for their small business to actually expand. Comerica believes that when you're, say, $1 million business, you need 20% working capital to get to that next ladder. Okay, so my underwriting is 20% of your annual revenue all day long, and I can go up to $250,000. So that's a big difference when you're a small business and you need over $100,000 working capital. All right, true, false. The best time to set up a line of credit for your business is when you don't need it. Yay! I love it. Yeah, I mean, I just had a client come to me. They make $1 million business in their landscaping business. We couldn't do anything for them. They needed the cash flow. They need about $200,000, and because of where they're at in their business and they need it right now, their books look like they're underwater in their business. But if they would have gotten it set up like literally months ago, we would have been able to help them. So in that case, I mean, I have other partners that I direct them to, and so it's always a good starting point with me, because I do have other lenders that I can send them to. All right, you guys are doing good. Are we liking this? It's okay. All right. True, false. You must be a veteran to qualify for the 504C 10% down commercial purchase program. That's a lot of words. Okay, all right, true, false. Okay, so it's actually false. The 504C is an SBA lending program. It has nothing to do with being a veteran. It is only 10% down. This is to purchase a commercial piece of real estate. And so it's a really good deal because the SBA will guarantee 50% of that loan, the bank guarantees 40%, and then as a small business owner, you only have to put 10% down. So it's a really popular program that I have. True or false? Commercial lenders only consider property loans above $500,000. So request to buy a building $500,000 or higher. Okay, good. I'm liking these questions. Yeah. So it's true that many lenders only really care about the loans that are $500,000 or higher, but my expertise is actually handling those requests that are $500,000 and under. So I mean, I just got a referral from a broker in San Diego who didn't have anyone to send their client to because all they wanted was to refinance and take cash out of their commercial property for $100,000. And and they just wanted to use it to do some repairs on their building, but no lenders that she was working with wanted to help her. And so that's what I specialize in, really, are the loans that are $500,000 and under. So Comerica Bank will do all of them, but that's what my specialty is in. Okay? True or false? You must move your banking relationship to the institution that has your loan. Alan. True. So that's false with Comerica Bank. With other large banking institutions, they will require you to move your whole relationship to them in order to do your loan. So it's not true with us. Cool. Any questions about business lending? We'll do more questions at the end. Okay, cool. We're going to move on. So this one's really easy. Raise your green plate if you know what an IOLTA is.
A what?
IOLTA.
The Greek stuff,
That was my first girlfriend.
Okay, the
Okay.
clue would be to
So raise your red plate if you do not know what an IOLTA is. All right, put them down.
So who raised the green plate?
The attorneys.
So tell me what kind of account.
IOLTA stands for Interest on Lawyers Trust Accounts, and so this is something else that I specialize in that a lot of people do not know. A lot of times when you go into a bank as an attorney or an attorney's client and you say that you need a trust account or a lawyer's trust account, their eyes will completely glaze over. And they'll probably tell you, oh, I need you to talk to our legal department about that. Okay? So that is something that I specialize in. And it's very, it's important for attorneys to be able to work with a banker who knows how to manage those accounts. Okay, true or false? Banks must have a copy of your full trust document to set up your account for your trust or estate. What are you laughing at? You're not even playing.
Look at the two attorneys.
You're trusting two attorneys.
Cheat off the attorney.
All right, good.
I don't know.
One raised a green and one raised a red. Because there's two attorneys.
We fixed that.
Yeah, very good. It's actually false. And it's actually, there's some legal implications, I think, as well, for banks even requiring a full trust document. You don't need it, but a lot of bankers will say that you do. So this is another thing that I specialize in Comerica Bank. We have a long history in trusts and working with those and managing those. We have trustee representatives available at Comerica Bank, which is different. And all I need to set up a trust is the name. I have a one-page document, that's it. I don't need to see the whole trust document. And a lot of banks do require it, and they take about 10 days to set up with their legal department to run everything by them. My setup is about 15-20 minutes. So that's a huge difference. If you know anybody who is experiencing pain with their trust or estate accounts at any other bank, I can help them. All right, true, false. A trust may have its own tax ID number. Yay, okay, very good. Excellent. Yeah, it does not have to be the social security of somebody in the trust. Okay, moving on. So, true or false? You can write off your first mortgage interest from your payments, but not the interest of your second mortgage payment. So this would be like your home equity line of credit.
I'm following the mic on this.
Yeah.
Look at the right people.
We got one true from Frank. Okay, very good. It is false. Okay. It is false. You can write off the interest payments for the first $100,000 of your second mortgage, so your home equity line of credit. And one way that Comerica is different with our home equity line of credit is we have an interest-only payment option. I would say like half of the banks do, but the other half do not. So if you're looking for something to keep your payments low during the draw period, that is something that we can help with, and you can deduct the full amount up to $100,000. Cool. Okay, true or false? Just like the first mortgage, it's standard for your HELOC, home equity line of credit, to have upfront fees and closing costs. So it's standard within the industry. Should have had you played. All right, she's not cheating. Okay, very good. So it's actually false, but you're going to see it a lot because within the mortgage world, you don't get paid as much or sometimes no commission for setting up that second mortgage. So sometimes if you go to a lender, they're going to charge you those upfront costs that are as expensive as setting up your first mortgage because they still need to make some money off of it. So one way we're different is Comerica Bank. I have no upfront costs at all to set up your HELOC. I even waived the first year fee. The annual fee to keep it going is $65. That's it. So it literally costs nothing to get your line of credit set up on your home if an opportunity comes along. Okay, true or false? The best time to set up your HELOC is when you don't need it. Yay! Oh, jeez. Yes, that is definitely true.
The other best time to do it is if you plan on quitting your job and starting a business, get the HELOC before you quit
Before you quit your job. Yes, you'll need income. Absolutely. Home equity line of credit. Okay, what am I at? Like 1 minute? I got like 4 questions left. Okay, let's
Well,
see.
it depends on if you want time for questions. You've actually got 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
Okay, we'll keep going. Okay, I got like 5 left. Okay, true or false? Interest rates suck for investing.
For investing, yeah.
For investing.
Both.
Oh, we got some in the middle. Okay, great. Yeah. So I think that people are very frustrated with their interest rates. So one thing you guys might not know about me is the state of California has made me a life agent. So I am authorized, and I specialize in fixed annuities. But what I like about Comerica's securities program is we act like a brokerage. So I actually can source the best interest rates for you with guaranteed products, the best, like for example, CD rates from across the nation. So it's not just like some other banks who just use their internal products that they have. So we work like a brokerage, which is something you might not know. Cool. True or false? Going into card processing. True or false? Square is the best option as a card processor for a new business. You probably have some like personal experience and opinions going into this. Okay, very good. So it might be true, it might not be true. The thing about Square that is good is they don't have a monthly fee. Okay, and so my break-even point in order to save you in order to save you money with your merchant services is doing over $20,000 a year in revenue. If you're doing over $20,000 a year, then we should probably get you a rate review. I've helped about 10 businesses review their rates with multiple carriers, and I've beaten rates on every single one. It's 100%, so we're very competitively priced. True or false? If I have card fraud or loss in my business, I am insured by my carrier, meaning by Visa, MasterCard, or Amex.
Say that again, I didn't hear.
Say it again.
So if you lose money to like a fraudulent transaction card or loss in your business, you're insured by that card holder, so Visa, MasterCard, or Amex. They'll help you get your money back, basically. Yeah, so this is false. This changed November 1st of 2015. Now the liability is on the business owner for any fraudulent activities. So that's why they have upgraded to the chip readers. If you don't have the chip readers, then you are liable as a business owner for any purchase that comes your way that's fraudulent.
But if you have a chip reader, then they will go after the money?
Yep. Yeah. Good to know. So if you haven't upgraded that or you know businesses who haven't, send them my way. All right, true or false? Merchant service support through banks are only open during banking hours.
By
Yep.
definition.
What?
By definition. No, banking hours.
You want a definition for banking hours? Like 8 to 5, Monday through Friday.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
different.
So we have some mixed because it's true that with other banks, they are only open, the support centers 8 to 5. And I don't know how you can run your business when you have business and retail shops open on the weekends. Comerica, we have a support center 24/7. You get someone on the line in 15 seconds or less. You get a dedicated representative and number to call for that, and you don't have to have your bank accounts with me to have your merchant services go through Comerica Bank.
Do they speak English?
They speak English.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only-
I had a couple
only
more,
for
but
the
that's
rest
all
of
the
the
time I
Are they in
have.
this country?
Huh?
Are they in this country or in the Philippines?
I'll find out for you.
See,
Okay,
That's
cool.
what you wanted.
what makes Danielle tick? Why did you go into this business? Why do you love it so much?
I love helping people with money. I love it. When I was a kid, my mom took me down to the local credit union, got me set up with my account. There's not a sense, we don't have like a sixth sense for money and finances. And I think that we need really good people to help make sense of those kind of things. And we also need people who are not just nice in customer service, but we need people in banking who are able to figure things out. You know, when you're concerned as a small business owner, you wear so many hats. You need somebody that you can depend on in your bank to help you think about other things and help you strategize for the long run to make you be successful. So I work with my small business owners, like not just on managing their accounts, but helping them just like Rich was saying, really think about what your goals are for the future so I can set you up to be able to qualify for that loan credit-wise and numbers-wise for the underwriting. That's what I like about it. Yes.
How long have you been at your current location?
Well, in Los Altos, about a month and a half because that was a promotion. With Comerica Bank, I've been there less than a year. I'm coming up in January.
Where were you before?
So,
I was with Verizon right before that, and then I was with a credit union for about 3 years.
so what happens to your small business customers when you get moved around?
I still manage their portfolios. So like the office that I was in before this, I was in Sunnyvale. As an example, I just signed up a client who is in San Jose. The business owner is in Danville, so I was able to coordinate that new account. And throughout that, the person who manages the account, they're right across the street from our airport location. So as an example, I'm going to our airport location tomorrow to connect with her and get signatures and requests that she wanted to do with the business. So I'm mobile, which is also something you won't see from other bankers. So even though I work in at one location, I can be all over.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.